Hello, my wonderful babes. It is a whoops. Let me just clear that out, I guess. At least I know I'm working. It is a wonderful Sunday evening. Hopefully, it's good for you. We are doing murder mysteries. I have three up in my taskbar, and we got my mother on the phone. Say hi, Ma.
Hello.
Oh gosh. She's going to be listening in and giving an input. Uh so yeah. And I do believe I've already told her which ones we're going to do. The first one is the eerie murder in room 1046. And I will say, me and my mom, the last time I did this, thought the other ones were quite boring. Sorry, but they were. So I
Yeah.
tried to find more involving ones. I don't know if that's gonna be good or not because I don't read these. I read like a little tidbit and that's it. Because I want my reaction to be genuine. So, yeah, we'll start. On January 2nd, 1935, at around 1:20 p.m., a young man entered the Hotel President in downtown Kansas City. Isn't Kansas in like a southern state, or am I wrong?
I have no idea. Yeah, it's been since I've learned all my states.
We will not share your age. We'll just say that you're wise, Mom. Much wiser than me.
Anyway,
Off to a great start. He requested an interior room on the higher floors and checked in under the name of Ronald T. Owen. The receptionist handed him the keys to 1046. Hold on. Sorry. The mysterious man would be gruesomely killed just 2 days later in that same room. I wonder if this has anything to do with like that one Stephen King movie. The
mm,
uh room, the haunted hotel room.
yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I forget. I think it was like 104 or something.
We're deterring for a second. Stephen King room 1408 is the book.
That's it.
Okay, sorry. A little detour. It's kind of the same but kind of different, so it might not have any sort of relation. A Peculiar Guest. That's the title. The bellhop who accompanied Owen to his room said his luggage consisted of only three things: a hairbrush, toothpaste, and a comb. Nothing else. The staff would later describe the guest as a well dressed man in his early 20s. I can't see because my glasses are dirty. I'm just so interesting.
I needed to clean them.
I did. Uh, in his early 20s, with a visible scar on his head. Oh, I have one of those. And a cauliflower ear. What?
A
Su-
cough in my ear, it said.
Suggesting he may have been a fighter of some sort. Okay. Don't know what that means. I don't get into fighting. Owen's behavior struck everyone as weird and mystical. He always kept his room dark with the shades tightly drawn, and whatever small talk he made with the staff didn't make much sense. Alrighty then. Oh, and then they have a picture of, I'm guessing, the hotel. It's very big, and it says president in big white letters on top.
Wow.
It's not really gothic, but it kind of has really cool architecture up at the top of it. I'm describing this. I know you all can see it, but my mom cannot. So, yeah, it's big, not very pretty to look at. I've seen prettier hotels. A series of strange encounters. Shortly after Ronald checked in, Mary Soptic, what a name, A maid at the hotel stopped by to clean his room. Although it was an early afternoon, she was surprised to find him in complete darkness with a mere dim lamp on. She walked in. As she walked in, he walked out and asked her not to lock the door when she's done cleaning. He was expecting friends over. Mary would later tell the police that Owen looked either worried or afraid of something. The maid returned to the room at 4 p.m. to bring fresh towels. Owen had already come back to the room. He was laying on the bed, fully clothed, and there was a note on the bedside table that read, "Dawn, I will be back in 15 minutes. Wait." Okay, then.
Okay.
The following morning at 10:30 a.m., Mary came back to the room to find Owen locked in front of... Owen locked in from the outside, still laying in the same position she had left him the day before. Now, the hotel president was a type of building where guest rooms could only be locked from the outside, which meant that someone had intentionally locked Owen in. It gets creepier. Oh, yay. While she was cleaning the room, the phone rang and Ronald picked up. She remembered that conservation. I'm having trouble today. Good Lord. Let me reread that. While she was cleaning the room, the phone rang and Ronald picked up. She remembered the conversation because it was weird. According to her, he said, "No, Dawn, I don't want to eat. I'm not hungry. I just had breakfast." What? He paused and then repeated, "No, I am not hungry." Okay. After he hung up, Roland began questioning Mary about her job and what kind of people lived in the hotel president. It seemed to her like he was interested in prolonging his stay, but they never spoke of it again. Later that day, on January 3rd, Soptic returned to the room. She really likes this room, goodness. But yet she is a maid, I guess. With fresh towels, having taken the used ones from the room in the morning. She heard two men talking inside, so she knocked. A deep and loud voice asked who it was, and when Mary said she brought new towels, the voice said, "We don't need any." The voice did not belong to Owen. Curiouser and curiouser. That same evening, a hotel guest staying in the neighboring room of 1048 reported a repeated commotion consisting of men and women talking loudly. Women? And cursing. There was a party on the floor, but the woman thought the noise was coming from the room next to her, aka Roland's. The following morning, the hotel's telephone operator noticed that the phone in room 1046... Why did it say 1048 before? Okay, whatever. Had been off the hook for a while without anyone using it. He sent the bellhop, the same one who checked Roland in to put it back on. When the bellhop reached the room, it was locked and it had the "Do Not Disturb" sign on the doorknob. He knocked and Roland told him to come in. Since the bellhop didn't have a key with him, he just told Owen to hang up the phone, assuming the guest must be drunk, and had accidentally knocked it off the hook. An hour and a half later, the operator sent the bellhop to hang up the phone again, as it still hadn't been fixed. This time he had a key and was able to enter the room. Owen was lying naked, on the bed, so the employee hurried to hang up the phone and leaving thinking the man was drunk. I'm betting he was dead.
Mm-hmm.
Another hour went by and the telephone operator sent the bellhop to room 1046. Holy crap! For the third time, as the phone had been taken off the hook yet again. What the heck? When the bellhop entered the room, he saw a horrific bloodbath. Nice. Owen was no longer on the bed. He was curled up on the floor, his entire body covered in blood.
Yikes.
Well, that went on an incline very fast. There was blood everywhere. The sheets and towels were soaked and the walls were spattered. Owen was stabbed multiple times, and was a cord around his neck, arms, and legs. Good lord. There are signs of someone trying to strangle him before he lost consciousness. The doctors asked him who had done this to him. Owen said, "Nobody." Wait, Owen's dead.
I was gonna say, how in the heck is Owen doing that if he's been stabbed and strangled?
Hold on a second. No, I think Roland is dead. No. Roland T. Owen was the name of the person that was checked in. So, what? Okay.
You definitely confused the heck out of me.
Oh! Before he lost consciousness. So he was still alive at this point.
Okay.
And Owen told the doctors, and I'm guessing the bellhop, nobody did it to him. So then the hotel staff called the police, and Owen was taken straight to the hospital, where he unfortunately passed away shortly after. The doctors discovered that the man was injured well before the bellhop's first visit to the room. Roland was knocking off the phone in an attempt to ask for help, but he was too weak to call. Oh, so if they would have sat there and asked, "Hey, are you okay?" the first frickin' time, he probably would have lived.
Yeah.
The investigation. When the police searched the room, they couldn't find any traces of Roland's clothes or the murder weapon. The only thing they found were 4 small fingerprints on the phone stand, which detectives thought The only thing they found were 4 small fingerprints on the phone stand, which detectives thought would belong to a woman because of their size. Interesting. There was apparently a woman in the room. Roland wasn't really a Roland. Okay, then. Detectives soon discovered Roland T. Owen wasn't the victim's real name, and asked newspapers to print his sketch and implore the public to come forward with more information about his identity. When none of the identifications could be verified, the case got cold. Of course. 2 months after Owen died, the funeral home announced they would bury him in a potter's field. That's just sad. The same day, the funeral home received a strange call from a man who said he would pay for the body to be buried at Memorial Park Cemetery in Kansas City. That way, the caller said, the man would be near his sister. When the funeral director asked the man if he knew why Owen was killed, he said that Roland had an affair while being engaged to another woman. Cheaters usually get what's coming to them, he said before hanging up. The anonymous caller not only sent money to cover the funeral service, but he also arranged for 13 American beauty roses to go with the grave. There was also a handwritten card with flowers that read, "Love forever, Louise." Aside from police, detectives, and people from the funeral home, no one else attended the funeral. Several days later, a woman called the Kansas City Journal-Post newspaper to tell them their earlier story had been wrong. The dead man from room 1046 wasn't in fact buried in a pauper's grave, and he actually received a formal send-off. She added that the flower shop and funeral home could verify that statement. Naturally, the staff asked her to identify herself, but instead she responded, "Never mind, I know what I'm talking about." When asked what that meant, she said, "He got into a jam," and hung up. I think this Louise person is probably his wife. and she's having a guilty conscience. Most frickin' murderers do. They get a guilty conscience and they're like, yeah, I did it. Dummies. Months after the gruesome murder in room 1046, a woman named Ruby Ogletree, Ogletree, whatever, I don't know, from Birmingham, Alabama, identified the young man as her son, Artemis. What a name. She was able to provide a description of his head scar, which he allegedly got as a young boy from an accident involving hot grease. Excuse me. Ruby said she hadn't seen her son since 1934 when he left to hitchhike California. Although she got several letters after the man's death, she was certain the victim was her son. And she said the first letter she received after his death raised her suspicions. It was postmarked in Chicago and was typewritten, even though Artemis couldn't use a typewriter. The letter itself didn't seem like it was written by him either. Months later, Ruby got another letter from her son saying that he was going to Europe. A while after that, she received a phone call from a man in Memphis, Tennessee, who told her that Artemis had saved his life in a fight. Wait. Oh, okay. He told her that Artemis couldn't write letters anymore because he had lost his thumbs in that fight. But he added that her son was well and living in Cairo, Egypt. By this time, this man is dead, most likely. Authorities were never able to find any records of Artemis going either to Europe or Egypt. Yeah, because he was dead. Stupids. You dummies. Alright, this is the last, section or whatever. Although the case kept getting reopened every now and then, it was in 2003 that a curious new lead appeared. It was probably the wife! I solved it! It's always the wife in a cheating relationship. Good lord. A local historian at the Kansas City Public Library, John Homer, received a call from an unknown person. The caller said that they had been doing an inventory of an elderly person who had recently passed away, and they found a shoebox full of newspaper clippings from the room 1046 case. According to the caller, there was one item in that box that was mentioned in the newspaper stories, providing that the deceased had something to do with the murder. The item and the caller's identity were never discovered, of course, at least publicly. While some theorized it was a crime of passion following an affair and or broken engagement, others speculate it could be the result of organized crime, given that Dawn is often used as the title of a mafia boss. The truth of what really happened in room 1046 in the wee hours of January 4th, 1935 will continue to haunt the halls of Hotel President and cold case files of Kansas City Police Department. What was it that made this mysterious man so unlucky? Okay. Oh, an alarm. This is only because I have watched a lot of crime shows on YouTube, on TV, all that stuff. And a lot of men on those said shows will cheat on their wife, and the wife wants to get revenge. So she goes the deadly route. I'm saying that the wife found out her husband was cheating, obviously, found out he was in a hotel under an assumed name somehow. Women are crafty. And then went to said hotel with some random man, whether it's a brother, father, friend, I don't know, obviously. and decided to confront her husband and kill him because she was peed. And the old woman that is dead kept all those clippings because she wanted mementos. Make sense?
Makes sense, I guess.
So when she died and whoever was cleaning out her house seen all these things and was it it makes sense to me because why else would she keep all those things unless she was whacked out in the head? Well, I'm serious. Why else would she keep those things unless she was the wife and she wanted something to remember him by or something? Murderers will keep mementos of their victims.
I know.
People keep hair clippings and stuff like that, and it's like, why? It's because they want mementos to remember the people that they murdered by. Either way, whoever killed him was wrong. I think it's the wife, but what does everybody else think? That's what I want to know. Put it in the chat or put it in the comments once I put it on YouTube. We're going to move on. I don't know if I'm going to do all three of these. How long is this? Hold on. I'm not reading. I'm just seeing how long these are. Oh, okay. They're not that god-awful long. I think the German one is longer. We're going to do A Dead Rose and a Black Widow. The tragic death of Dorothy Jane Scott. Let me take a drink. My coffee is getting cold, Ma.
You have to heat it up.
I'm almost out of it, so there's no use. It just makes me sad.
I don't know what to tell you.
This was posted on Crime Traveler. It was updated on the 1st of July 2023, but it was originally posted the 14th of October 2020. So it's a little old, but whatever. Dorothy Jane Scott was a 32-year-old single mother, from Stanton in Southern California. On a warm summer's night in 1980, a good deed for a colleague ended in her abduction and murder. 40 years on, her killing remains unsolved. Dorothy Scott worked as a secretary in the Swingers Psych Shop and Custom John's Head Shop in Anaheim, around 5 miles from her home in Stanton. The father of her 4-year-old son, Sean, did not live locally, so it was her parents, Jacob and Vera, who helped Dorothy with care for Sean. While she was at work, Dorothy didn't dabble in drugs or alcohol. She preferred to stay home or go to church. Oh, a godly woman. Yay. She lived with her aunt and was close to her family. Dorothy was a devout Christian and seemed to be pursuing a quiet life. Sadly, all that would come to a violent end. Well, at least we hopefully know where she went. On May 28, 1980, heading home from an employees' meeting, Dorothy noticed a strange raised bite on her coworker's arm. Concerned, she offered to drive him to the U.S. Irvine Medical Center. Their colleague Pam Head Pam Head, apparently is the name, offered to go with them. Around 9 p.m. that night, Dorothy drove first to her parents' home to quickly check on Sean and let her parents know she'd be late collecting him. While there, she changed the black neck scarf she was wearing to a warmer red one. At the emergency room, the trio discovered that Conrad Bostron had been bitten by a killer black widow spider and was given I almost said spitter, if you didn't notice that.
Mhm.
He was given a prescription, I almost didn't know how to say that, for treatment and discharged at 11 p.m. Dorothy left her two colleagues in the waiting room to go and collect her car and pick them up at the front door of the hospital. She was never seen again alive. As Conrad and Pam left the hospital to look for her, Dorothy's white station wagon flew towards them in the parking lot. The two waved their arms, trying to flag down the driver they took to be Dorothy, but the headlights were too bright for either of them to make out who was behind the wheel. The car turned right sharply out of the parking lot and disappeared from view. At first, the pair assumed that Dorothy had rushed off to check on her son, but much later, after Conrad and Pam realized that they hadn't heard from their close friend in several hours, the worried pair were forced to report her as missing. The following morning, Dorothy's car was found abandoned and burnt out in an alleyway around 10 miles from the hospital. Police began working on the theory that Dorothy had been kidnapped. You don't say. Prior to Dorothy's sudden disappearance, she had been receiving terrifying phone calls from a mystery caller. Dorothy herself often remarked that the male voice on the other end of the line seemed familiar to her, yet she never found out who exactly these calls were from. I wonder if it was the ex-husband. When I get you alone, I don't know if I can say this because I think I've said worse. When I get you alone, I will cut you up into bits so no one will ever find you. Very, horrible mental image. Threatened the disembodied voice down the phone line. The voice was a frequent caller, ringing Dorothy up almost every day and forcing police to take extreme measure of installing an early voice recorder at the Scott's house. The man always warned that he was watching her at all times, and one evening he demanded that Dorothy look outside, claiming to have left behind a gift for her. On the hood of her car was a single dead rose. I don't think putting a tracker on her phone will work if he has her. Why would he call her if he has her?
Right.
But okay, I guess they're just putting all their ducks in a row. This morbid symbol terrified Dorothy, yet she had no clue as to the identity of the caller. In fact, according to Dorothy's mother, the brave secretary was so frightened by these persistent, chilling calls that she took up karate as a self-defense against this mysterious stranger. And to this day, the caller remains a mystery. Maybe if we knew who was calling Dorothy, her murder could also be apprehended. Sadly, the caller and the killer remained at large. Oh, there's not much to this. Wow, okay. A different time, back in 1980 when the crime happened, there was far less awareness of stalking and the dangers such behavior poses. How it can escalate and build up to murder, often stalking is not taken as seriously as it should be. Today we have much more research and understanding of stalkers and how their behaviors manifest. We also know how tragically just how many women who are murdered have been stalked by their killer beforehand. Dorothy's stalker was not known to be an ex-partner or an individual she had been in any form of relationship with. This man, however, was able to watch her, follow her, and note her movements, her clothes, her location, all without seemingly raising suspicion by those around him or being spotted by Dorothy herself. His phone call suggests he had an obsession with Dorothy. He was in love with her. Obsession and fixation are key to features of stalking behaviors and also the principal red flags of how much danger the stalker may be. Oh, there is more. Okay, I was about to say, what? The night Dorothy was snatched, she was at the hospital with a colleague who suffered a spider bite, a random event. At work, At the work meeting, when she noticed her colleague was unwell, she offered to drive him to the hospital. This wasn't planned or scheduled, yet her killer knew where she was. That she had stopped at her parents' and changed her scarf. He was able to be there in the parking lot when she returned to her car in the dark with the intention of driving around to pick up her two colleagues at the front door. The killer could not have been planning to snatch her that night when she was with her colleagues. It may have been an opportunistic attack. He was following her, and when she arrived back to her car alone, he used the opportunity to strike. Basically, what I was going to say. He followed her and decided, hey, I'm going to get this woman now. In layman's terms. 2 weeks, that's cold, Ashley. 2 weeks after Dorothy vanished, her mystery caller found a new conversation partner. Are you related to Dorothy Scott? He first asked Dorothy's mother. Well, I've got her. Wonderful. I keep thinking, why didn't they track the phone number? But yet, I also keep forgetting. This was the 80s. They don't have the technology that we do now.
Right.
From then on, every Wednesday, whilst Dorothy's mother, Vera, was alone in the house, the phone would ring. According to Vera, the caller actually knew specific chilling details about Dorothy. He even knew what color her final scarf was. Was this caller really Dorothy's killer? The same man who had been taunting Dorothy down the phone, for so many months. The police insisted that her parents revealed nothing in the press to compromise the case until Jacob cracked and contacted the local paper, the Orange County Register, to tell them about his daughter's case. The article on Dorothy's disappearance was published on June 12, 1980. And that same day, they too received a phone call. The caller, who told the Register a previously completely unknown motive. He had murdered Dorothy because she was unfaithful to him. He claimed he was in love with Dorothy, but she had betrayed him with another man. He revealed details about Dorothy's disappearance that were never publicly known, such as her outfit on the evening she went missing. This caller, however, has never been identified. Good Lord. Customers to the head shop where Dorothy had worked were investigated, yet she had worked in the office. She had little to do with the often odd people that frequented swingers. The only lead was the caller, and although the police tried to trace the calls, the phone was always hung up before they could find out where the call was coming from. Great. I think this is going to be the last one. These calls continued for 4 years, haunting the lives of Dorothy's parents. That's just sad and wrong. You already killed their daughter. Why on earth torture the parents too?
Right.
That's just like a constant reminder. Not to let it happen, but that's like someone killing me and then calling you and going, yeah, I did this, that, and the other to your daughter. Ha ha ha. You'd be angry and sad all at the same time.
Right.
And you would never be able to let it go. I mean, I wouldn't want you to, but yet I would, because I'd want you to be happy. Either way. This was until April 1984, when Jacob, Dorothy's father, answered the phone. On hearing Jacob's voice, the caller immediately hung up and didn't call back again for 4 months. Was the caller worried Dorothy's father would recognize his voice? Ooh. Interesting. And then they got like an old paper clipping. The image source is from newspaperarchive.com. Interesting. I'm not going to read the newspaper. If y'all want to, there you go. A body discovered on August 6, 1984, 4 years after Dorothy disappeared. Her remains were discovered on a remote construction site. Oh dear. Dorothy's skull, pelvis, arm, and 2 thigh bones were found partially burnt. He did what he said he was going to do. This gave investigators a timeline. 2 years earlier, in October 1982, there had been a fire at that location, telling police Dorothy's remains had been there for at least that length of time. She went 2 years without being found.
Wow.
That's just sad.
Yep.
The discovery gave some closure to her family, although still no solution to the mystery of her death. And then they have a newspaper clipping of her face. She seemed really pretty from what I can tell. In fact, the mystery was compounded by the discovery of the bones of a dog alongside Dorothy's remains. Some have suggested this points to an occult connection. What? And strengthens the case against a suspect called Mike Butler. I'm going to open that in a new tab. Who lived in the local hills and held alternate religious beliefs, in quotations. Butler was never strongly considered by the police, but sleuths have suggested that this local mechanic may have been the culprit. Excuse me. Also discovered was Dorothy's body was a turquoise ring that Dorothy's mother identified as belonging to Dorothy, and a watch, which had stopped at 12:32 a.m. May 29th, almost exactly an hour after Pam and Conrad last saw Dorothy's wagon speeding off. Just days after the discovery of Dorothy's remains, the mystery calls were started to her parents' home. Once again, the caller would ask if Dorothy was home when Vera answered the phone. That's just mean.
Yeah.
I'm getting angry. Dorothy's family held a memorial service on August 22nd, 1984. Her parents finally able to lay their daughter to rest, haunted for years by a cold-blooded caller and killer. Dorothy's parents never knew who killed their child. Jacob Scott died in 1994. Dorothy's mothered? Sure. Vera passed away in 2002. Aww. So they were never able to find out who killed her, and they died before they could.
Wow.
The phone calls this killer transferred to Dorothy's grieving parents were taunting and cruel. Dorothy's son has grown up without ever knowing what happened to his mother or why. The unknown stalker who had terrorized Dorothy in the months before he abducted and murdered her is still out there. An individual who has never faced justice for taking an innocent life and leaving behind devastating grief and a lifetime of unanswered questions. Yeah, that's just sad. He had to grow up without a mom, and he was, 5, 6 years old?
Probably around there.
No, he was 4. He was 4 years old when his mom died.
Okay.
So that's just sad. And then
Yeah.
his grandpa died in 1994. I'm not going to try and do the math, but I'm sure 1984. I am going to try and do the math. I suck at math. Give me this piece of paper. 1980, he was 4 years old, and his grandfather died in 1994. Other people have probably already figured it out. I don't care. '80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be 1990, I think. Right? So 14 years from 1980 to 1994. So he was like 10 years old when his grandfather died, I think. I might be completely wrong. Don't question me. Either way, and he was probably a young adult when his grandma passed, but he was still, it's just sad. Oh, and
Yeah.
then they deleted the picture of the dude. Suspect called Mike Butler. Let me copy. Paste. Shut up.
Uh,
It was a thing that was going on. I don't think they have pictures. Oh, they do have a picture of Dorothy and her son. She was quite pretty. She looked like a nice person and a good mom.
alrighty then.
Well, she did.
I believe you.
And they have another newspaper clipping of this is on a different site. It's medium.com. So yeah, that's just sad.
Yeah.
Well, I am going to end the whole just chatting thing for now.
Okay.
Uh I'm going to take a really quick break to give myself some time to refresh my voice cuz that's a lot of talking. And I will be right back with The Sims 3. Alrighty, I am back. And I am probably going to keep it a little quieter because of all the talking I have done. I hope you don't mind. But if you have anything to say in the chat, I will gladly respond. It's just a lot of talking. And I love talking, don't get me wrong, but it's just a little too much talking. Give me! No! Come back here, stick thingy. I want to close the blind. You insatiable butthole. Where is my ruler? Did I leave it? Now I know I had a ruler. Where did it go? Oh heavens, where are you? I found it. I'd lose my mind if it wasn't attached. Now, come down. Dang it. I'm getting mad at the blind. Alrighty then. Take the notebook to it. Now stay open, you butt. Hi, Ma.
Alrighty then.
The blind wouldn't shut. So I had to frickin' put it down.
I forgot to put that baloney layer away.
Because this blind is old and I think it's messed up. Put this book down there. Put this book up here. Alright. We left off in 100 Baby Challenge with our second child. Chase. Both are boys. Options. Let me turn all the stuff back on. I had it turned off. Alrighty. And we need to get preggers again. Ooh. That's very loud in my ear. That would be why. I'm wonderful. This needs to, like, move over or something. Okay. We got lovely baby Chase. Sure. And we're going home. Go away. Just go home. And I think... Oh, he's at home. Not doing what he's supposed to be. Everything is gray. Excuse me, sir. Can you please eat your brains? Thank you. You're hungry anyway. Why don't you... Actually, I need a new screenshot anyway. So we'll just get both of them. Although she looks like a creep right now.
Well, shooty booty.
No, this is not the angle I want. He just looks so sad and depressed. Oh, my baby's jittering over here. Can you snuggle and play with and give a bottle and put Chase in the crib, please? We really need money. Sims Bachelor. We'll invite him over. He can get us preggers. Why not?
Oh, zamjaga, What? Bluzda? Pogi masz? What's that, movie?
Taking screenshots
Oh,
of my
Bubble.
children and Sims so that way I have better thumbnails. I actually like making thumbnails. I wish I could learn more on how to do better at them, but I should probably look into that. But I like the thumbnails that I make.
Babsash.
Sure.
Shark
Awesome.
gloves?
He can come over.
Uh,
Have you?
Zepnugaf.
You have not went to school, apparently. Not in session. Okay. And he does not have homework, apparently?
Oh, snarky.
Oh, that's because it's leisure day, so he's off of school today. Romance, give, romantic flowers, special, try for baby.
Flourish. Gower to Florba.
Oh,
He's pleasantly surprised.
Lovey.
oh.
Mm.
Nope.
Mm.
Huh.
We love these.
I know
no
that's
chocolate.
awkward, but I'm sorry.
Whipsy.
Dark ugly.
Alright, get preggers, my lady. Write a romance novel, sure.
Swish. What's that guy?
Yes, lady, we know. Calm yourself, dear. Here's my do-do-do-do-do-do. There it is. We are preggers. Right, continue. So, his name. We need thy name, good sir. Simus Bachelor. If my pencil would work, that would be grand. Batch. E-L-O-R. Wonderful. Let's hope we have twins. Honestly, though, do I really want twins? Because we don't have room. So I take back my statement of wanting twins. We also really need the money. I think I'm gonna buy an easel because in this, children can paint on the easel. So we're gonna put it outside and have our son, who's not in school today, paint. Paint a large painting, my child. Don't pick up my child. Get out. Shoo. We're done with you.
Oh, Boxley. Hey.
No, you cannot paint. Your son is painting. She wants to... Why don't you refine the writing skill? Eat mac and cheese? Sure. Can you, like, ask him to leave? Yes.
Oh, Zach George. Hagley.
Ask him to leave. And then, I guess, serve mac and cheese. Because she wants it.
Sevga.
Go away. Writing. Drama, fiction, horror. Refine writing skill. Because we want to write a romance novel and that's not trashy.
Darn golly.
So,
Narzi Benupto.
oh my. And once I'm done with the stream today, I will timestamp in my YouTube description when Sims 3 starts. So if anybody wants to rewatch the stream on YouTube, you can. And you can use the timestamp that will be in the description box to go directly to Sims 3. Just if you don't want to watch all the murder mystery talk, which is fine. Are you going to get a bowl? No, you're not. Are you hungry, my child? Yes, you are. Come and grab a bowl. Use the bathroom. And continue painting, whether it's raining or not. I'm an evil mother. Not in real life. I don't have kids, and I adore children. I would love to have children one day, but I'm just evil in Sims, apparently. Aren't I, Ma? Romance! Yay, we can write a romance novel. Sure. Endangered passion, I guess. Really? Did you really just break the toilet? Go unclog it.
Oh, haha.
Oh, she's hungry too. When you're done unclogging it, you can, also use it. Oh, good lord, the baby's hungry. Ugh. He's gonna start crying. Give bottle. Snuggle. Play with. Change dirty diaper. Okay. That toilet needs a good clean. Do that while you're up and at it anyway. She's gonna eat before the baby frickin' eats. Wonderful. Great mother. Mother of the year over here. Bye. Take a shower and go to bed. Quit painting. I think I might have our mother go out tomorrow. Oh, she's tired. You can go to sleep. Actually, clean up the spoiled food and go to sleep. I'm getting it, lady. I'm getting it. Calm yourself. Really? Do we not have a trash can? Oh, lightning. Yeah, I was doing 100 baby challenge one time. I think it was my own 100 baby challenge in Sims 3. And I just recently got ambitions. And I had no idea about what the pack consisted of, really. I've seen people play the Sims 3 with the pack, but I didn't know much about it. And my Sim mother in my personal 100 baby challenge dies due to a meteor. And I'm like, oh my god, no, come here, move, don't look at the meteor. And she dies anyway. And I'm like, dang it, world, I hate this game. So, we do not want to have that happen again, especially right now, because we have no girls. She wants to eat spaghetti, sure. Eat mac and cheese, lady. You just ate mac and cheese. We could buy a treehouse, possibly, maybe. Do we have enough for it? Barely. There's your frickin' treehouse. Now we're broke. You know what? Just because I need money, I'm going to make you wake up in the middle of the night and write. Because I really need you to make money. Oh, what's wrong now? Social, go. I don't care. I know I'm cheating. I don't care. I just want her to make money on books. Dang it. Child, you need to wake up. You need to use the bathroom. Eat some leftover mac and cheese. Your mom needs to make food, apparently. We're not doing that. And I'm taking that away. Oh, what a good boy. He's taking out the trash. Good job, honey. What in the heck was that sound? Is there another frickin' stupid alien on my lot? I hate these dang aliens. They're always nosy. Yes, go to school. Earn an A. Yes. Play in treehouse. Yes, we can do both of those. That's fine. Clean out bad food. Serve waffles, mushroom omelet, eggs, novella something. I can't say these words. Shut up! Dang it. I don't know what the sound of my follower notification is, but if you followed me, thank you. I haven't set up notification sounds because I don't know how. I'm not good at this. I'm sorry. Work hard, please, child. And neither do I have I heard anything for a sound or whatever. No. Chat settings. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to change that, so that's interesting. My goodness, everything is dirty. Oh. In the fridge you go. We really need to take care of the child. Yes, child, I hear you. She puts the food on the floor. Really now? Clean those two things. And then we're gonna go out to the park to pick some flowers. What is that? Oh, it's a sprinkler. Okay. If I can find any, I might have to place another park because I hate this park with a passion. And I really, really want flowers. There's a couple flowers over here. Really? We can sell the seeds.
Oh.
Any more flowers? Anywhere? Another seed. Oh, we could buy a Bonehilda coffin once we have enough money. That way we get a free maid. Hoorah! Call a babysitter. I cannot be bothered. Really? She stopped because she found out she was pregnant. Really now? She wants a girl. That is fine. Be quiet, child. Trying to look for some flowers. But it's a pain in my tuchus. This park really sucks. I'm going to have her pick those 2 flowers and then have her go home. And I'll place the park that I like down onto here. Really? Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna have you serve... Oh, spaghetti. Serve... Whoops, not that. Goopy carbonara. Autumn salad. Child, do your homework. Thank you.
Orville. Cheetah.
Okay. No, you're not sleeping in the treehouse. Come eat some spaghetti. And then go to bed. You're not going to sing karaoke and you're not having a slumber party. Sell these. Whoops. We're back up to 1,000. I'm just going to make my baby very happy. What does my mother want? There we go. Oops. Sorry, turning my volume up too high. She does not need that. Actually, use the bathroom and shower before you go to sleep, dearest. I will worry about the dishes. People talking about how they can't pay their child support. How dare they? And tomorrow is Saturday, so he can continue that when he wakes up. I'm gonna cheat her energy up again. Excuse me, madam. I asked you to go to sleep. And if you're going to get on the computer, you can, write. Buy a play table. Well, my darling. Be quiet. I don't care about your party. Grr! Wake your butt up. Work, work, work. Really? Hi, Boogie. What do you want? Do you want to go potty? I'm glad you like to stare in outer space, but do you want to go potty?
Huh?
I'm making her happy. I don't care.
Oh.
You're not skipping school, child. Okay. Let me really quickly let the dog out. Because he is a lovely 11-year-old old man who needs attention. Boogie! You want to go potty? Is that why you came out here? You want me to go potty? Want to go potty? Go potty. Get. Get. Don't you bark at me. Get. Get on. Why do we always do this when it's wet outside? Thank you. Hi, pretty girl. You rolling on the floor? Any catches? Is it fun to roll on the floor? Yeah. Yeah. Is it nice? Rolling on the floor. What a pretty kitty. Pretty, pretty kitty. Burf, burf, burf. I'll have to get up again and let him back out. Let me edit town, just continue. Because we're getting rid of this stupid park. I hate it. And I'm putting in the one I love. Woof. Community lot. Festival grounds. Place a copy. Barf. Is he back on the porch? I don't know. Yes. Okay. And we're not getting any wedding venues because this is 100 Baby. I might have him go to the park after he finishes his painting, if there's enough time. Oh my, that was nightmare fuel. And see if he can pick some flowers. I'll be right back. Boogie! stay up and I'm gonna find me something to eat. Hi. Honey Nut Cheerios for the win. I'm not drinking milk. I'm eating them without milk. Yeah.
Getting ready to stream?
I am streaming. And my mic is unmuted. They can hear me. Boogie. You just love taking your time. Thank you. Anyway. Oh, now we get to save. Great. Honey Nut Cheerios, delish. If someone eating bothers you, I'm sorry. I'm hungry. I have yet to eat dinner. Boogie! Bad. Quit getting after your butt, mister. You want some Cheerios? Jump over the cat, why don't ya? He's gonna go outside and paint. Wonderful. I was drawing earlier using a dip pen to paint flowers with coffee. I like doing art stuff, so I was quite happy. I don't care. And I've thought about, even though I think it'll be a bad idea, because when I draw, I'm dead silent quiet. Oh, we have bills. But I thought about doing some digital art while on stream. And if you all like that idea, I can totally do that. I actually have a day planned to where I'll do it. Sell the painting, my child. And then, no need to ask mommy to go to the park. Just go to the park. But yeah, if you like the idea of me doing digital art, I'm not the best, I don't think. So don't roast me too hard. I try my best, but I will totally do that if you all want me to. Just shut up. Just be aware that I may be very quiet. Oh, he doesn't have a bike, so he has to walk all the way to the park. Vita Alto is filthy rich? Really now? We could have babies with him. Why is my child screaming all the time? I don't care about your social and hunger. Shut up. We're not here to play with dolls. I'm hoping you can pick me some flowers. That would be grand. No. Stop playing with the walls. Yes, here's some flowers. Wonderful. Yes, you can. Yay, I love children in The Sims 3. Sims 4 kids, they're like really lazy and don't want to do anything. And it's like, I want my kids to work for me. In Sims specifically. Can you also? Nope, he cannot harvest those. That's fine. He can get us some flowers. pick your mom some pretty flowers. Because you love her so much, she never screams at you. She's completely nice. I can't say such things with a straight face. Because they're not true. You can do that. Are you still writing? Yes, she is. Perfecto. Any more flowers? Ooh, yes. More flowers. I'm ridiculous. Is that a seed? It is a seed. Hurry up. Apparently he cannot pick up seeds. That's bollocks, but, you know. Bullocks, what the heck. We're just gonna have him pick flowers all day. Why the heck not? Flowers give you good money in this game, so I'm happy with it. Depending on the flowers, it gives you good money. Like, I think Cosmos gives you $1,000 each, or simoleons. Sorry. Azalea, just go around the park. A whole bunch. More seeds. Any flowers. He's all the way over here. Alright. Hurry up. No. We will not do that. We will, however, have him come home. You still haven't finished writing. How horrible. Let's serve some hamburgers. When is this child aging up? Tomorrow. Wondermiss. Snuggle. Play with. Bottle feed. Take a shower and sleep. You, sir, grab a plate and then go to sleep. He also wants a Bonehilda coffin. I think my Sims are trying to tell me something. Nope. I need you to change his dirty diaper. And then take a shower and then go to sleep. Actually, we do not have a TV. Crapola. Too bad. Go to sleep. Put our cheeseburgers away. My dog has left me to go back and say hi to my mom.
Ba 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 ba. Da da da. Ba 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 ba.
Now, let's sell all these. There we go. We got 4,000 now. Hoorah! Can we afford Bonehilda? Holy crap, 3,999. We're waiting. No. We can sell our book. Put that book away. Throw that in the trash can. I wonder, I'm gonna go while they're sleeping onto the internet. Oops, I spelled mod wrong. Shut up, bake like a pro. Okay, apparently you can get a nano can. I have no idea what that is. Chase's birthday. Fantastic! I need more screenshots. Let's get him up and help him blow out the candles.
Well, Baba.
Although she's in her bikini. Why? This is not a good screenshot, and I'm not taking it. I lost Cheerio. Where?
Where's it, Gosh.
Madam, put some clothes on. Your son is staring at you like you are a lunatic.
Oh.
These are horrible screenshots. He's not even being noisy, child. Calm yourself. Why don't you go play in your treehouse? And stop it. Now he's being noisy.
Well. Oh, well, Dobby, what's that? Bagay po. Nabi, di blacks ka, Nabi.
You just ate. Stop it. You're not getting married. I'm sorry, dear. That's not gonna happen. I am gonna cheat her. Oops, that's not it. You know what? Start labor now. Forget it. I don't care. Have baby at hospital. I don't even know what it is. I don't frankly care. Come paint a medium painting for me. Call babysitter. We have a baby name generator, unless anybody wants to put a name in my chat. It's a boy. Surprise, surprise. Gold. Boy. Make a wish. Christopher! We'll make him oh, no, we can't. Never mind. No, stop. Absent-minded he is. Okay. Only one? Really? There's a baby out here. Siddhartha. Jolina. Sekimoto. What a name. Honestly, what a name. Give bottle. Change diaper. Let us Jeffrey Landgrab invite him over. Tell him to leave. Quit playing on my dang computer, you butt. Really, Jeffrey? Forget you. Eat some autumn salad, dear. You broke my computer! I would kill you if I didn't want your silly baby support. I don't care what it is. Child support. That's what it's called. Have you learned how to talk? I need you to put Chase in the walker when you're done. Can you clean out the spoiled food? No, you cannot. Mommy has to do everything. Never mind Bonehilda's going to do it because I am going to buy it. I don't care. It leaves us nearly broke. But I don't care. Bonehilda, solve my problems. My love. Come and continue painting. I don't care if you can't be a child. No, we've already met him. Quinn, yeah. Invite him over. Are you a teenager? I don't think he is. I don't know.
Oh.
No. Oops. Teach yourself how to walk, darling. No. I want him to come over. Thank you. I'm also gonna make them friends. I'm about to turn off her phone. Try for a baby.
Gloggy.
I rightfully don't care if he's in a relationship. We need babies.
Oh,
Yagi, ładne.
not nerd.
And dang it, I'ma get me some babies.
No.
Not me. My sim. Oh, they're gonna go do it in the treehouse. I did not get that for you, madam. His name is Quinn. There we go. Woman.
Ooh la la.
Try for a baby.
Zip zip.
Your baby is fine. Your hygiene is horrible. Take a shower. And sell this painting. Try for another baby because I did not hear the do-do-do-do-do-do's.
Gloggy.
And she got a splinter. Oh my god. Shut up. You're fine. I'm so nice. There we go. Got it. Now. Oh, did he learn how to walk? Yes, he did. Wonderful. We have no bed for him. Can you, child, go here? Pick up Chase. He needs potty trained. And, another bed? I don't know. I don't know where to put this. I guess in Mommy's room. Oh, good lord. We need money.
Morning. We're so fun.
Oh, poor thing.
Go home, dude. You go to sleep. You have school tomorrow. Do not pick up my child. Why don't you listen to me with your stupid red gloves? Can see you from a mile away. Paws off my child. And yes, I'm cheating the sex of the baby. We're making it a female. Hello. How are you this lovely Sunday evening?
Whoa.
What in the heck? That Cheerio is hard. Why? Why was that Cheerio so dang hard? Good lord. And also, I wanted to say that I will be streaming on Tuesday, this Tuesday. What's Tuesday's date? Oh, it's on this piece of paper. Dummy. I'm a big dummy. Tuesday the 31st. Duh, it's Halloween. So, if you want to, you can come join me on Tuesday. We're doing a Halloween special. And I'm going to be playing different games throughout the night. I'll start around 6 o'clock. And it'll go on for however long. I don't know how long. So, if you want to come, hang out, watch, then I will be happy. And if not, then I guess wait till next year. And that's very cool. I planned it to where I wanted to do it on Halloween. But still, that's good. The Tar Heel Enigma. It's an interesting name. Very hard for me to say, apparently. Would you go home? Leave. Right now. Leave my house, dude. Quit playing on my computer before you break it. He's tired. Good thing he learned how to go potty. Wonderful. He is very tired. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know any of that. My ex is from North Carolina. Excuse me. And Jeff Hardy's a wrestler, isn't he? I'm really bad. I'm so bad. Okay, I thought so. He's like an older wrestler now, isn't he? They have a whole bunch of... No, I don't want you to serve food. I want you to eat leftovers. I can't click properly. Shower and then go to bed. My dad still watches wrestling, and I'll get into it sometimes, but I haven't been recently. I like watching like the pay-per-view stuff. Yeah, it's basically just faked acting. Really bad actors. But hey, it's fun to watch people beat each other up, as long as it's not me. And I'm sorry, I'm hungry, so I'm eating Cheerios. We're not tossing Chase in the air. So we have 3 kids. I almost said 4. Buddy! What are you barking at? And why? Is the ghost of Grandpa coming out of his, ashes? Because if so, I have some questions. Yes, my grandfather, we have his ashes in our living room, and I keep saying he's haunting our house. Because he used to be an electrician in life, and sometimes the lights will blink. And I'm like, oh no, my grandfather is haunting us from the grave, and he's trying to communicate through the lights. I watch YouTube. I like watching art and baking stuff and sometimes gameplay, but since I do a lot of gameplay on my streams, I don't tend to watch it. Otherwise, I'll get bored of it. So, I haven't been watching much gameplay. But, yeah. Or I'll watch Pitbulls and Parolees. I like that show too. And a lot of paranormal shows. And murder mysteries, obviously. I just did murder mysteries earlier in the stream, like an hour ago. So, yeah. Me and my mom get into murder mysteries a lot. You want to play in the treehouse again? I almost totally dumped my Cheerios all over the floor. The dog would have been very happy. Is that why you're next to me? Do you want Cheerio? Hmm? You can't have too many of those because they are the Honey Nut Cheerio kind. And I really don't want to give you heartworm because you're eating sweets. That's not good. Regular Cheerios, I don't care. Because they have nothing but like wheat or whatever in them. They're not bad for them, but Honey Nut Cheerios, I'm pretty sure they're not good for dogs. But yes, now I have changed my schedule, as you may have noticed on Twitch, and I posted on Twitter my schedule. I will be streaming every weekend and Tuesday. So you got me for 4 days now. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday. The whole goal is to slowly but surely get me to where I am streaming like almost every day. But because I do have a life and I do have to help my parents out here and there, some days I am unable to stream. And I'm sorry for that, but that's how life goes. And if you want to know whenever those days do happen, I post it to Twitter. I have my Twitter linked in my Twitch somewheres. So if you want to know when I'm streaming or when I'm not streaming, you can follow me there if you want. And if you don't want to, then that's completely fine. I will not be mad. And if you want to watch other streams, I have them all up on my YouTube, which is also linked in Twitch. So if you want to watch old streams, go for it. If you don't want to follow me on YouTube and just want to watch the streams, cool beans. If you want to follow me and support me, cool beans. Don't care either way. I do care, but yet I don't. It's your choice. I will not be mad in the slightest. My queen, I know you're sick. We have a lot of lifetime reward points. So we will get you some immunity. I'm also getting her fertility treatment. I don't know. Master of Seduction. Sure. We'll do those things. I'm making my child paint again until he has to go to school. Well, why are you eating the gross waffles if they're bad? Sims are stupid. I've come to that conclusion. Sims are stupid. Oh! Heh, I missed my mouth. How could I miss something that big? I'll never know. But I did. It depends on who makes them. Some simmers can make dreamy, gorgeous Sims, especially in The Sims 4. And it's like, why are you not real? But most of the time, yeah, you're right, they're not. They're cute, but they're not sexy or hot. I mean, I'm not gonna go over and head over heels for a Sim and sit here and go, marry me. Because they're not real characters. But if a dude with big muscles, I almost cursed there, I apologize. Big muscles, a good heart, and is kind and loving and understanding, he can call me. I'm single. Basically a communist? Excuse me. And he has to like big women. So, I don't know if communists do that or not, but I don't really care as long as they like me for who I am and frickin' are kind to other people. And like, they don't have to like big women, but they don't care that I am a big woman. Or 6'2". I find issue with men who are like, oh god, women that are 6'2" or 6 foot. I don't like that. Because I can't help that I'm 6'2" naturally, and I hate it. Oh, you're cold.
Oh, haha.
Too bad. I'm so very nice to my Sims. I swear, I am a nice person in life. I am kind and loving and helpful until you make me mad. And then I'm just a B word. Family friendly first. I'm almost out of Cheerios. How sad. This is basically my dinner. It's not a healthy dinner. We're not going to the fall festival anytime soon. We could. We need you to find more men. Actually, you can check your messages on your online dating. Yay! I'm annoying. Yay! Alright, quit painting, go to school. Do good. I need you out of my house. See, I don't think anybody else finds me funny. I find myself funny. I was watching my videos the other day, and I just laughed at myself, laughing at myself for no reason. Yo, I like your profile. We should hang out. Christopher. Oh, we have a name. A son named with the same name. Interested. Nice profile pic. I love to see how the real thing compares sometimes. Why do these sound like real online dating profiles? Iqbal? Really? Hello, I'm feeling really positive vibes from you. We should definitely get together. Iqbal, you sound like a hippie. Connor! There's another Connor I like. He's in all the Papa's games. I think all of them. Yes, I play like Papa's Freezeria, Papa's Burgeria, all that. And I love Connor, and I don't know why. I just do. I think I'm gonna love this Connor too. They also have the same red hair. I think the universe is trying to tell me I need to get with a redhead named Connor. I don't do the online dating stuff. Not anymore. I just don't trust people enough. There's too many weirdos out in the world, and I'm scared. Not saying any of my followers are weirdos. I guess we're all weirdos in some sense. Which is fine. I don't think there's any real perfect or completely normal person out there. We're gonna go ahead and age up our other son. I really want her to have a girl. Chase. Chase, my darling, wake your butt up. As he just sits up, that's so creepy. It's like he's a vampire. He just sits right up. It's just creepy.
Bravo, but
Sorry. At least she is in some sort of clothing. I mean, it's her pajamas, but hey, whatever. Can you hurry up and just blow out the candles, lady? I really just want a screenshot of you all blowing out the candles. Thank you.
Window. Oh, Okla.
Bonehilda. My love. I love you, Bonehilda. You creepy lady, you. I love you. Bonehilda's the best. But I'm sorry, my dear. You are going to have to get out of my computer chair because I need to write. Yay! He's a child. Randomize. He is artistic, hydrophobic, and a vehicle enthusiast. Great mix. And his eyes are crossed. That would be a cool thumbnail too. We shall sell this and get back our 26 simoleons. Oh, guess what, child? I'm just putting my kids to work, man. You get to paint. Practice a medium painting, please. And you, madam, can continue writing. Because the baby is fine. You, however, need to eat some goopy carbonara. We have more spoiled frickin' food in our fridge. Again. Why does this always happen to me? He's still in school. Good lord, this day is dragging on and on and on and on. Go practice meeting gum. I think I need to stop talking. Learn the painting skill, sure. And we're not taking a class. We need all the money we can. We are not learning the painting skill. You're doing fine with writing. See Ethan age up well. What is your problem? This game just breaks me, I think. Technically, we could age him up too, but I'm not going to. I could speedrun this just by using the pregnancy controller thing. But I don't want to. I'm doing that in Sims 4 on my own, and oh boy, I cannot keep up and cannot keep track of everything.
To one Sunday.
Okay. I am going to display her pregnancy information, however. It is going to be a female. The chance of twins. We're probably going to have twins. Great. I think I am going to end this here for the night. And we'll pick this up another time. And I will see you all on Tuesday for the Halloween special. I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. And I will see you on Tuesday. Bye all.